Hey sweeties, this is it, what you've all been waiting for. Shrimp and grits, Charleston style. It ain't Southern cooking without shrimp and grits. Got a little bacon, a little ham in there. The recipe will be in the description box. So let's get into it. We're gonna get that bacon nice and brown. We're gonna add in some cubed ham. Well, that's gonna be good. I added just about a teaspoon of oil to the pan before I got cooking, just to help get things going. And then we're rendering out some fat from the bacon and maybe a little bit from the ham. We'll take this out as soon as it gets crispy. So our water is boiling now. I'm gonna add in a mixture of white and yellow grits, just because I think it's a pretty combination. There's a little salt in the water. We're gonna let that simmer till it gets thick. All right, remember you gotta keep stirring those grits. I mean, not the whole time, but occasionally. You don't want it to get lumps. No lumpy grits around here. And I'm adding a little Boursin cheese, which I love, but you probably know that already if you've been watching my videos. Have you been watching my videos? I hope you have, and I hope you have subscribed to Sweet Savant. Thank you. You can go ahead and do it now if you haven't yet. Thanks, I appreciate it. Now that our ham and bacon is browned, I'm gonna take it out and set it aside, leaving the fat behind. Pat the shrimp dry so they'll brown nicely while they're cooking. These were previously frozen, peeled and deveined shrimp. These shrimp were previously frozen. I let them thaw in the refrigerator and then I rinsed them. Now I'm patting them dry. And these are raw, peeled and deveined shrimp. Normally I would have some easy peel shrimp so I could use the peels for shrimp stock, so since I didn't make shrimp stock, I will use chicken stock. Now I'm gonna season the shrimp. Now the shrimp is seasoned with salt, pepper, cayenne, and paprika. The full recipe is in the description box, so you can get all the details there. Now I'm going to cook the shrimp for just a couple minutes on each side. Flip it over when it gets about 2 minutes, and then I'll do another batch. So we have about a tablespoon of fat left in our pan. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of butter because we need a total of 3 tablespoons of fat for our roux. I'm going to let that melt. Add in some onion and the white part of scallion and stir that up. Now that our onions have softened, we'll add in some garlic. Stir that in for about 30 seconds. And then we're going to add a little all-purpose flour, and that's going to be our thickener. Stir that in and let it cook for a few minutes. Stir in your chicken stock or shrimp stock, lemon juice, and Worcestershire sauce. So our sauce is beginning to thicken. I'm going to drop in a sprig of rosemary and let it bubble. Now we're bubbling. And we really want the rosemary to just perfume our gravy. We don't want the pieces to be all up and through there, so we're going to be gentle with the sauce. Now I pulled that rosemary out and I'm stirring the shrimp and any accumulated juices in. I'm going to let that bubble and let the shrimp reheat since it's been sidelined for a little while. Now we're going to get to eating. And then you got to taste your gravy for seasoning. It's good. Do you want it on your grits and gravy? So do you want it? I'm gonna add back in some of that ham and bacon, a little tomato, and some scallions. Dinner is done. Now you can stir that ham and bacon back in with the shrimp as it's heating, but I like to put it on top for a little garnish. But that is the dish, ladies and gentlemen. Tell me, what do you think about that? I think it looks darn delicious. Recipe is in the description box, so check that out and get all the details. You can print it out if you want. Thank you so much for watching, and please have a delicious day. Oh, don't forget to subscribe.